Hi, Gary here, and this is just going to be a little introductory video. Everybody tells me I need to start a YouTube channel, so here goes. I'm by no means a professional videographer or presenter or anything like that, so hopefully I can stumble through this without making too many annoying mistakes and stuff. So if any of you have any constructive criticisms or suggestions or whatever, they'd be greatly appreciated. So many years ago, I started drag racing at a very high level. I had an injected nitro funny car. So it was a lot of fun, made a lot of noise, went crazy fast off the lights. And I'll just show you a little picture of the car here. Unfortunately, I spent most of my time working on the car and not much time taking pictures. So it was a big block Chevy running about 70% nitro, 1970 Barracuda body, 3-speed automatic, 3-speed turbo 400, but it was coupled up to a dual disc clutch on the front rather than a torque converter. So just to show you a couple more pictures here. This is me in the car, so you can actually see I'm not just feeding you a bunch of BS here. I was actually in the car. And all set to make a run. So see if I can get the camera set up again here without chopping my head off. There we go. So had a lot of fun, and if I had the money I'd run a nitro car today. It's just crazy, it's insane. Definitely a crowd pleaser. But back then, this was 1976. Back then I was making $9 an hour, and it was costing me, just for the bare bones basics to run the car, it was costing me $200 a day. That's just fuel, spark plugs, oil. As a matter of fact, I had the oil sponsored by Kendall. So at $200 a day, I had to work 3 days a week just to make 6 runs down the racetrack. So I could see, oh, it's just not going to be sustainable. So over the next winter, what I did is I took that car and I cut it down to a little altered. And I'll show you a picture of that here. There we go. So the car went from 125-inch wheelbase down to 92-inch wheelbase, built a new fuel engine for it again. The reason I built a fuel engine was just in case I did happen to get a sponsor, I could dump a load of nitro in it and run the car as a fuel altered. But most of the time I ran it on gasoline. So and once again, 92-inch wheelbase, 1,500 pounds, made a little over 800 horsepower on gas, and the car was an absolute killer off the lights. It was just a riot to drive. I've got another little picture here, right there. So I made everything on the car, basically rebuilt this car from scratch. So mounted the body, did all the tin work, made the headers, made the wing, changed rear end gears, built the new engine, refurbished the tranny, redid all the chrome work in the car and a bunch of polishing of aluminum and magnesium and everything. So the car looked really good. See if I can get myself back in the picture here again. Right about there, hopefully. So the first day out of the races, I won the races, and as I said, put the point leader on the trailer the last round. He accused us of cheating, but that wasn't the case. But that first day out, I realized that we had an awesome car there. I told all my crew guys, like, we got a championship winning car here. It's just too easy. You just have to do everything right and you win the race. So unfortunately, due to circumstances, I had to let that car go. It was the dumbest thing I ever did. Because from what I understand, the guy that the car went to, he won 3 championships with the car, and the car won an award for being the best engineered car in its class as well. So unfortunately, I didn't get any of the prizes, the trophies, or the money, or the accolades or anything, but what I did get from the car was the knowledge that the direction I went, first of all, with the car really worked, and it worked well. So it's basically what I'm doing right now is I'm building another car 4 years after the fact, and it's going to be more or less a clone of that car. It'll be a heavier car. I'm hoping it comes in around maybe 1,700, 1,800 pounds, something like that. And it'll be a little bit longer, so it'll be a little bit safer, a little more stable than the other altered. And so that's the project that I'm working on right now. I just turned 71. I'm in good health, and I wouldn't be doing this unless for the fact that I've already done it once before. So I'm not afraid of the car. I'm not afraid of going fast, and that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping, I was really hoping to get this car out this year, but it just turned out to be much more work than I anticipated. Basically, it's like building a brand new car from scratch. Every little single bit and piece has to be custom made. I've got a little mill and a little lathe in my other garage, and I use that weekly, if not daily, to make all kinds of stuff, like brackets, you name it, stuff that you can't buy. Everything is like custom made. And the stuff that you do buy, it takes forever to get here, and it costs like 4 or 5 times what it cost pre-COVID. So anyways, I'll show you the car. Here we go. So it was supposed to be a roller, and when you think you're getting a roller, the car is basically run, and all you have to do is drop engine and tranny in it and then get out to the racetrack. Well, when I got it home, I realized, like, oh wow, this is definitely not a roller. And I got a ton more work to do on this thing. So I'm just slowly plugging along. For sure I'll get it out next spring. Lots of work to do yet on the car. So I'm going to try and keep up with the videos and keep you informed as to my progress with the car and what I'm doing. I've got a lot of Facebook videos and pictures that I can port over to YouTube. It's going to take me a while to do the video editing on those. So hopefully it'll be informative and be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully an old guy like me can still drive something like this and have a lot of fun with it. We've got an awesome track, like 15-20 minutes away from our house here, almost at sea level. So as a matter of fact, with the atmospheric conditions, it's below sea level many days. So lots of records broken here, so the car should go pretty quick. I'm expecting it to go somewhere in the mid-8s, 160, 170 miles an hour, somewhere around there to begin with. And hopefully, as I move along, it'll go even faster. The chassis is certified for 6 seconds, so I've got no limits as far as that goes. The only limits are the amount of time and money that I have to put into it. So with that, I'll cut this video off here, and hopefully I can get back soon with more videos on the progress. Catch you next time.